food drive experience was amazing because me and my family donated over 300 stuff and it made me feel great.
The food drive coordinator was very beneficial because it not only helped me but it also helped my peers realize the importance of donating, especially to those that are more underprivileged than us, which was very inspiring.
Experience as a food drive coordinator was good because I learned a lot like giving at a young age.
These past 2 weeks as a food drive coordinator were very insightful and helped me remember that generosity is not only about abundance but about the heart and intention behind it.
For me, I really love this food drive because it brought a lot of things out of the woodwork that we didn't really see, that you wouldn't see without a food drive like this. It was really inspiring for me to see how everyone stepped up. I wasn't expecting it at all, but this definitely wasn't your run-of-the-mill food drive.
My personal reflection from these past 2 weeks is that opportunities like this doesn't show up. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's a chance for you to become something greater than yourself, to turn words into actions.
These past 2 weeks as a food drive leader, I've learned that generosity is what comes from the heart and what your intent is. It doesn't matter how much you give, but it matters what you give.
My experience as a food drive coordinator was honestly very fun. It taught me a lot about being thankful for everything, and it also taught me that it doesn't take a lot to donate, but just the feeling you get from giving is much more than you'll ever get from taking.
I realized that I'm helping other people, and it just makes me feel better about myself knowing that I'm doing something to help them.
Looking back on my experience as a food drive coordinator, I'm so proud of how much everyone has donated, and I've learned that people may not seem generous at first, but once you actually talk to them and let them know, they're a lot more giving than you think.
For the past 2 weeks, I learned that even small contributions can make a big difference when everyone comes together.
For me, it's the ability for people to come together for one cause and for everybody to stand up for those who need it. And it was beautiful seeing everybody come together to help those that need it the most.
From this food drive, I learned that our everyday lives is someone else's dream life, and that giving gives other people hope again and lets them know that other people care.
I learned a lot about myself as a food drive coordinator, and it's specifically how it made me feel giving, and I think it's one of the best joys that a person can have.
Remember the power of giving. Be the reason another family feels seen, supported, and even hopeful, because even the smallest gesture can help someone towards their brighter future like it did mine.
I had a great time being a food drive coordinator because I learned a lot about generosity and giving, and I'm so happy we can provide food to a bunch of people around Orange County.
This food drive was a great opportunity to give back to our community, and I hope everyone took advantage of this and all donated.
Personally, my experience as a food drive leader was absolutely amazing. It taught me how to give to others and how to be a nice inspiration.
By being a food drive coordinator, it showed me that generosity doesn't have to be something big but can come from the small actions.
Hello, I'm Michael Kala, and what I love about being a food drive coordinator is I got to help the others that needed help and to see a need and to fill that need.
Over the past 2 weeks, I learned that the smallest detail in my life can make someone's whole day.
And the best thing about being a food drive coordinator is to have an impact on others.
I learned about how generous people are when they understand what the cause is.
Being a food drive coordinator helped me realize that by working together, we can make a difference.
I learned a lot about generosity and giving through this food drive, and I learned how important it is to give things to those who are less fortunate than me because it really means a lot coming from someone else.
I learned that giving is not about how much you donate, but it's about the heart of giving, and it's about seeing how much influence you can have on others around you.
This food drive really let me reflect on how smallest acts of kindness have a lot of meaning behind them, and really how much I have to be grateful for.
As a food drive coordinator over the past 2 weeks, I've reflected that generosity changes lives in ways you would never expect, and that the richest person is the person who gives.
This food drive was a great way to get more people involved and make a big impact, as giving back to our community is one of the greatest privileges that we have.
This food drive was really great because it taught me about generosity and compassion, and also bringing together a community to try and help other people.
Being a food drive coordinator has helped me realize all the little things I can do for the people around me.
Being a food drive coordinator was super insightful because it helped me realize how much stuff I just have lying around the house, and it's such a privilege to be able to give more than you receive, and a big thank you to everybody who donated.
This food drive has helped me learn that it's not about us, but it's about the people we serve.
Being a food drive coordinator has been an amazing experience where we got to encourage our classmates to give back to our community.
Being a food drive coordinator was a really cool experience, and it was really cool seeing how much motivation and donations we can gather in only a few weeks.
My personal reflection over the past 2 weeks is that we're stronger together as a team, and we can make such a bigger impact if we all work together.
By being a part of this donation drive, I've learned that generosity isn't about how much you have, it's about the choice to care and take action. This experience has taught me that even the smallest donation can have a meaningful impact, and that kindness is something that everyone can give.